Hello and welcome everybody to our first Smart Optics stream. And yeah, great to have you all here. Our topic today is the multi-view registration in an articulator using a multi-die case. Yeah, and for this case we obviously need upper jaw. I have one upper jaw with 6 stumps in the front and the fitting lower jaw for that. And we else use the articulator, of course. I have the Artec CR from Amann-Gierbach, and we need the multi-die holder or multi-case holder, in fact, for using the multi-die. And the last thing we need is the scanner. I have a vinyl high resolution here, and yeah, let's start with the presentation. First of all, we will start our project through Exocad. Exocad is one of our software integrations, like Onyx have as well. I already prepared the job definition, just did 6 anatomic crowns in the front and the lower jaw as an antagonist. And we are scanning in the articulator, like here, 2 models or 2 stone models in articulator A for Artex. Okay, now we can start the scanning, and the Smart Optics software opens directly in the background and copies the project that we defined in Exocad directly in the project definition of Smart Optics. Now we are able to choose some additional things like the presentation mode for upper and lower jaw. In our case, the multi-die is already chosen because I did it as a default presentation mode for my scanning. Yeah. And for the presentation of the lower jaw, we chose the complete jaw because we don't have stumps to present. As texture, we take the color, and the high resolution scan should be enabled. This feature is only enabled if you are using a vinyl high resolution, of course. Okay, let's start with the project. I can start with the upper jaw. In this version, you are already able to use the free workflow. So you can obviously also start with the lower jaw or with a vestibular scan. But in this case, I will start to show it with you, starting by the upper jaw. So the first step is to insert the upper jaw into the scanner, and I have the live view here and can adapt the Z-axis up and down to have it directly on the right height. Important is that the height is on the preparation line, because these are the areas that are very important for us. Yeah. Okay, now I can start the scanning. I will delete this project information because we don't use it now. There you have more space or more place to see the scan. As you can see, I just placed one camera on the side of the scanner, that you have a look how to place the model correctly. Yeah. Okay. Now the scan process of the upper jaw is finished. It's just the overview scan of the upper jaw. And now I can start with the multi-die presentation. In the multi-die presentation, we are free to choose the area where to put the stumps in the slots. So I'm completely free where to put my stumps. This is a little bit hard here in my model. It stucks a little bit, this stump. So place them. Important is that the stump is directly in the middle of one slot. Yeah. Okay. If you have less or equal than 3 tooth, then it is necessary to place them in a prepared order. So you have 3 slots here, and that's necessary to place the stumps in slot number 2, 5 and 8. But in this case we have 6 stumps, so we are free to choose the right slot. I just place it in our scanner, so I can start the view again of the Z-axis. Normally it's not necessary to adapt the multi-die scanning of the Z-axis, but if you have stumps that are very big, in these cases you can adapt the Z-axis height a little bit to get the right parts of the preparation line. Yeah? Okay. Let's start the scanning process. And after this scanning process, we will lead to the multi-view registration. And in the multi-view registration, you have always a split screen where you can fit the elements you scanned now, in this case the 6 stumps, to the main model, to the overview scan. So this would be the multi-view registration. In the moment you can see that you have some black areas here in the screen from the putter fix. These will be deleted from the dental scan software automatically, so you don't need, you needn't to care about it. Yeah? Okay, great. So now the multi-die scan is finished, I think, in a few seconds. And yeah, takes a little bit. Great. So now the multi-die scan is finished. You can see we have all the preparation lines scanned very well. So I go to the next button, and then the software, the dental scan, will put in the stumps in the right position already. Yeah, so normally this algorithm works very well, but in the case you have one stump that doesn't fit really exactly to your model. In these cases you are able to correct them by double clicking on the stump. We imagine now in the moment that tooth number 2-3 isn't fitting well. Just imagine. Then I can push double click, and now I'm in the 1-point multi-view registration of the dental scan software. Many people think that the 3-point registration is much better, but in this case SmartOptic decided to find an easier way for you, for the guys who are working with the dental scan software. So we decided to use just 1 point. Yeah. And if we use 1 point, we just need to make sure that we choose the point from the same view. So in this case I need to turn the stump a little bit more like this. Can push 1 point in the upper jaw and go to next. And then the fitting will be great. Yeah. If we choose a different view, the multi-view registration will not succeed. I will show it you in this step. So the stump is the same, but the orientation, the view, is not the correct one. So in this case, the registration will not succeed. Yeah, just to show. Hello everybody. Hopefully I'm back now. I'm not sure about it. Okay, so the stream has broken, and I need to check it nearby here. Okay, I'm back again, I think. Hopefully I stopped in this position, but short explanation. I stopped at the at the upper jaw. Yeah, we scanned the upper jaw completely using the multidie for the 6 front teeth. And now we are in the step to do the lower jaw scanning. I just will start the scan now. And then we can proceed with the vestibular scan, of course. Sorry for the broke of the stream. But yeah. Okay. In a few seconds the lower jaw is ready, and yeah. I think we will share you the complete video in YouTube and in Facebook again. Yeah, so you can have an additional look at the stream, of course. In the moment, I'm not sure why the stream has broken, but let's continue at this point. So I did already now the upper jaw and the lower jaw scanning. In the lower jaw scanning, I have the Schussman to cut a little bit the lower jaw again, and then I can continue to the vestibular scan. The Z-axis drives down in the lowest position, and now it's very important to put in the articulator right. So the first step is to delete the stand-up pinning. That's normally on this articulator, but I lost it. So in this case, I don't need to delete it. But very important is how to place the articulator into the scanner. So I will use the camera here. You need to make sure that the scanner or the articulator is directly on this mat that is inside the scanner. If you put it a little bit more on the right side, for example, not completely on this vinyl table, then it could be that the articulator will fall down. So always make sure that you put in the articulator completely straight until the end. And then I just place the camera again. Give me a second. Okay, great. Then I can start the articulator scanning by touchscreen, for example. And the scanner drives very slow in this case, because we want that the articulator will fall down. Okay, great. After this vestibular scan, we can go over to the multiView registration in the articulator scan. But first of this, you need to take the articulator out of the scanner. It's very important. And then push the OK button on the message that you need to remove it. Yeah, because if you are using the free workflow, and imagine you start with the vestibular scan, then it could be that the axes move more fast in the next scan tab. And if you have your articulator in the scanner, then the articulator will fall down, of course. So it's very important to remove the articulator. Okay, after doing the vestibular scan, we can push the next button to do the registration of upper jaw and lower jaw in the vestibular scan. Takes a little bit. Okay. As in the multidie feature or in the multiView registration of multidie, we can change the position of the upper or the lower jaw by do a double click on the jaw. In this case, we just imagine that the lower jaw doesn't fit. Then I could double click it and choose again the right position. Just showing, if you if you don't choose the right position, yeah, or if you have a other view in the lower jaw than in the vestibular scan, I just show you that it won't fit now. As you can see, we just have one point here, and we have chosen a wrong view. That leads us to this result. So always make sure that you have the right view of the lower jaw and the right view of the vestibular, and then choose one point and the registration will succeed. Great. So I can push the next button, and now all my files, the upper jaw, the lower jaw, and both jaws and registration will be merged to a STL file. STL file means standard triangulation language, and you can imagine in the moment we have many point clouds in our software, and the matching of the point cloud is you can imagine there's one algorithm that makes many triangles out of the points. So after doing that, we get the STL file with many triangles in it. And that's the process the software does in the moment. Takes a little time. Nearby I will check the stream again. Hopefully it's working now. But I think it's going on. I can't check the comment in the moment. Yeah, that is okay, great. So now we have done the complete project. We have the STL file of the lower jaw and the upper jaw. Now we can push the finalize project button, and we will be in the Exocad software again, and you can see the green arrow here. The scan is successfully, and we could go over to the design of our 6 crowns in the front, for example, and then the job is done. So that's it from my side, and I would like to say thank you for watching, and so leave us your comments in the comment line on Facebook. If you have questions or things you like, then let us know them. Otherwise, Carsten will be there for you on Thursday at 2 p.m. and at 11 a.m. in the morning in the German version. So thank you for watching, and see you soon on Thursday. Bye bye.